Hey, yo, what's going on, you guys? Tucker here with another video for you guys today. Today, I'm going to be showcasing my brand new High Evo Pixie list that will absolutely take your opponents by surprise. So let's go ahead and look straight at the deck list. Deck list will also be down in the description down below. This right here is going to be the deck list for you guys. It's kind of like a classic take on High Evo, but you're including the Pixie package as well as the new Season Pass card Blink. It is absolutely fantastic. I've been having a blast of this climbing and high ladder and everything too. We're going to go ahead and break each card down individually. And like what I said earlier, the deck code will be down in the description below. So starting off with Wasp here. Wasp is a 0/1 with the High Evo ability. She allows you to negate 1 power of your opponent's card across the board. It is an on reveal. Also with Pixie in this list, you shuffle the cost of your cards. Not evenly, of course, too, but you can eventually get some of these 6-cost cards to cost 0, or even some of these other combo just High Evo cards that cost 0, which really allows you to take advantage of the present state of the board and just pop off. You see her a lot in Pixie lists, but especially in High Evo, you get her ability as well as making cards 6 costs is really awesome. Next, we got Sunspot. So we're playing High Evo, so we're going to be soaking energy. I don't want us to lose any energy running Sunspot. No, a couple of my lists haven't been running Sunspot because of Red Hulk, but because of this list itself and the incorporation of She-Hulk and Hulk and Cyclops, you're actually using Sunspot to make sure you absorb some of that energy, especially with a Hope interaction. Playing a card onto Hope on 4 and then skipping would allow you to have a free She-Hulk and then play a Hulk or play a Red Hulk on turn 6. Which is really solid, and being able to use that energy somewhere, like absorbing it with Sunspot, is really, really solid. You got Nebula over here. You're forcing your opponent to play onto the side of the board because whenever they play a card over there, Nebula doesn't get increased power. But if they don't play a card in Nebula lane, she gets +2 each time they do not play a card there. It's another great shuffle for Pixies. Same thing with Sunspot. You shuffle those cards that cost around, so you can get a 1-cost Hulk, a 1-cost Red Hulk, 1-cost Cyclops. Even though 1-cost Hope Summers is really good, potentially even a 1-cost High Evo is pretty solid because you have Blink in here, so you can swap out that High Evo to get your top-end curve, which works out really, really well. Next, you have Pixie. This is a Pixie deck, so she shuffles the base cost of cards. So she looks at base cost. So if your opponent had destroyed a lot of cards, and let's say you have Death in here, she would shuffle that 8-power cost of Death onto another card. Or with She-Hulk, if you floated energy, it still shuffles the 6 power or the 6 cost of the card, not whatever She-Hulk is at currently. Next, we have Kyera. You're running a lot of 6 costs. You're running a lot of 1 cost in here. You're using Kyera to make sure those cards cannot get destroyed. That's the main reason I've heard in here instead of like an armor or a Cosmo is for a wide array of protection opposed to just single lane protection. Next, we have Cyclops. We're soaking up energy. We have Sunspot. We have Hulk. We have She-Hulk in here. It allows your Cyclops to make sure it zaps the two cards per turn because you're floating energy. It's a typical, High Evo card you're going to see in a lot of packages. It's another 3-cost card that could swap with a 6-cost with Pixie to make a 3-cost, 6-cost, which is awesome. We've got Hope Summers. This is our ramp card, so if you don't get Pixie, or if you do get Pixie, but you high-end roll your cards, like they're 6-cost in hand, we're not running Mobius because I don't think you necessarily need Mobius in this list. Because we're running so many 1-drops, if you get a 1-drop on curve, you're more than likely not going to be playing that 1-drop. That's why I don't necessarily think you need Mobius in this situation, because it allows you to kind of combo a little bit more greedily, I guess, if that's a word, with your other cards. So that's why we have Hope Summers in here to be able to ramp, and if you don't get Pixie, it allows you to still do your ramp and get She-Hulk to cost 0 on turn 6. High Evo, it's a High Evo Pixie list. High Evo is what enables you to get your Hulk, your Wasp, your Cyclops, all to have these abilities that they normally don't have, and it works really, really well. Blink allows you to swap out cards for a card that costs more. It's not just one more, it's any card that can cost more. So you could Wasp and high roll a Hulk. You could Wasp and high roll a Pixie. It really just depends, but Blink is really, really solid in this list, especially if you don't have your combos in hand and you're able to kind of base what you already have in your deck, knowing what would cost more, what would swap for. It's a really great card to help you understand, where you're going to be going with the present board state. You got Red Hulk in here. Yes, you're floating energy, but if your opponent floats energy too, Red Hulk swapping costs with any of these cards is super solid. Especially, it's super scary for your opponent if they see your Red Hulk is a 3-cost, 9-power card and then becomes a 3-16 or a 3-13 off curve. Like, super, super scary. So it's something you can snap on when you get this Hulk on like a lower cost curve. Or if you're able to tech him out early, it's also a great way to do it. Next, we have She-Hulk over here. It works really, really well with a High Evo package. She can cost 0. She can cost less than 6. Like, it just works really well because you're floating energy in order to buff your Hulk, buff your Cyclops, buff your Sunspot. And it just really allows you to do like a bunch of combos. Typical High Evo card you're seeing at the moment, especially if she swaps energies with something like that's 3 cost or something that's 1 cost. You float 3 energy, free She-Hulk. You float 1 energy, free She-Hulk. Like, it just works so well with Pixie. And then you have Hulk. Your typical High Evo Hulk, dropping big power down. With Hulk 2, it can swap energies with some of these smaller cost cards, or even if it's a 6 cost, you can still play it onto, like, play a card onto Hope Summers on turn 4, float turn 5, or play Hulk on turn 5. Like, it's just really, really solid. Hulk normally gets a lot of power in this list, too, as an alternate line instead of having to play, like, Red Hulk. But, yeah, that's the gist of the cards that we have in this list. Let me go ahead and go and jump into some gameplay. And like I said before, deck code is going to be down in the description below. And if you guys stuck around, definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. And let's go jump into the gameplay. We got a Pixie on curve. Okay, I'm liking this a lot. Liking this a lot already with a Mirror Island and Kyera in hand. Oh, baby, we about to act up. We about to act up over here. We got a lot of our high-cost cards still in our deck, too. So there's a lot of good shuffling, especially if we top deck something like a Blink. Then it'll be really, really solid for whatever we get here. So this is looking pretty spicy. We got some Squirrel Girl action. Okay. Could be like a Patriot list, or it could be something like, oh my goodness, this is about to be crazy. Okay. Well, all right. I was going to say this is probably a Patriot list, or it could be just a token list, something to get like Death, Mockingbird, and everything out. My bet's on the Patriot list, though. Pixie on curve with a lot of these cards in our hand here. Oh, this could be great. We're just praying coin sounds not running a Mobius in this list. If you don't run Mobius, this is also really, really good for us. Of course he's running Mobius. Why would he not be running Mobius? Why would they not be running Mobius? We can still make this work, though. We're just going to play Kyera on curve.
Opponents.
So that was just a primary instance there. You see a Mobius, it like really counters this, especially in that situation. It really counters it. If we had a different draw, maybe we would have stayed into it. But it wasn't worth risking the cubes over. Okay, and we get Nebula out on curve, which is good. We have a Ramp with Hope. We don't have Pixie in hand, so we're gonna probably go ahead and take an alternate route. We do have Sunspot. We do have Cyclops. I'm liking where this is starting. I got a really good starting point here. Locations are a little interesting. We're probably just not going to play on Thunderbolt's Tower probably until like the very end, depending on what some of these other locations are. Elysium again. Elysium is the hot location right now, so this does make a lot of sense. We're going to play Hope, and then we're going to play Sunspot down to get some extra energy for this next turn, which we could use to honestly just pump Sunspot or do some other things, but I like what we're working with here. Armor on the Nebula helps us out, okay. And they're also playing High Evo. Gotcha. So we got a High Evo mirror match over here. Interesting. We do have Big House. We do have She-Hulk. We can play Cyclops onto the right over here, float She-Hulk, and then be able to play She-Hulk on the right. And have excess energy to mess around with here. This is really good for us. Really good for us. So, they got Cyclops. I got Cyclops. They float. We float. So we're going to be pretty even over here. But we also get She-Hulk down on the right. We have High Evo. We're just going to play She-Hulk here, tuck her in. They probably play She-Hulk as well, but if they do play She-Hulk and clog this right lane over here, we're going to be able to get our Nebula bigger, which is awesome for us. The other thing that's a little bit tricky would be maybe if they play like a A-Bomb. Because we have negated 2 cards, A-Bomb is going to cost 2 here, which also allows Cyclops to go off. But I'm more confident in our She-Hulk over here. If we top deck a Red Hulk, that also will help us because they're floating energy like this. Especially having Misty and Cyclops on the same lane. We know that's going to happen a lot. But this is pretty spicy for us. We can also play another card on a Hope on this next turn to be in a solid spot. But I'm kind of confused. Not confused, but I think they might. That's A-Bomb or She-Hulk on the right there. Or it's the thing. Okay. That means we should go over here, actually. They float. They zap twice. But we zap twice as well. Our Nebula is going to go up by 2 each time. We can Wasp into Blink here. Blink can get me a Kyera, Pixie, Red Hulk, or Hulk, which I'm okay with. And I'm also floating energy. So either way, I get the zap off as well. I get the +2 on Nebula. I'm going to get the -2 to them with Cyclops and a -1 with them with Wasp. I'm also getting the Blink down in the middle to increase my power. If we high roll here, this is going to be really good. If we hit a Pixie, it's probably not the best, but Kyera's honestly pretty solid, or a Hulk. Especially if we can high roll a Hulk here. Come on, I believe. Ooh, Kyera's not horrible. Kyera's actually works. Okay, So they actually played out. They played out some stuff here. We also get our zap off. We are going to get, if we can just float again, we just play Red Hulk middle, we win. Simple as that. We should just win with the Red Hulk middle. If they play a Hulk middle, that is a little scary. Their A-bomb is going to be a free A-bomb, I think. Because Cyclops, She-Hulk, and Kyra got hit, so that's 4 cards hit, so A-bomb costs 0. It might honestly be safer to play Red Hulk left. If they play A-bomb middle, that is 16 power middle. If they play Hulk left, I think, no, actually, this is the safest bet for us. Safest bet for us, we also get the float with Sunspot, we get the Red Hulk power, and then we also get the Cyclops here. They would have to play... We beat a She-Hulk middle. We don't beat a She-Hulk A-bomb middle. But She-Hulk only costs 1 less, so She-Hulk costs 5 right now. A-bomb still costs... A-bomb costs 0. Hulk is going to be pretty big. But we'll be able to outscale middle here, depending on, I guess, what Misty does. We get our Cyclops to go off. We get our Nebula to go off. So whatever even Cyclops hits over here on the right, that's only -2. We'll end up getting 4 more power on the right than they are. So we win the right lane. So that's why I'm kind of playing more left lane over here, just because there's no card over here for either of us. This is the safest bet for us. They snap us here. I think we're actually going to snap them back.
Oh, snap.
And I believe in us here. Let's go for 8. Let's go for 8. Let's do it. Come on. Wow. They don't. They just play Luke Cage. Okay. Luke Cage A-bomb, which means they float energy too. Wow. Good play on their part by... If that Misty doesn't go middle... I mean, if that Misty doesn't go left, I win. If Misty does not hit Luke Cage, we win. So that was 100% in a moment where we're supposed to go for 8. Like 100%. Because if Misty just hits High Evo in the middle instead, we win the game. Because we tiebreak on the left. We'd be up by 9 on the middle. And then we are only losing by 6 on the right. We win the tiebreak. So that's just another opportunity where it's just very unfortunate there for us.
Behold my...
All right, we're heading against Evazord, who is rank number 1 right now. Let's see what we can do, my friends. Let's see what we can do in this situation. We got Sunspot. They float. Sweet. Monster Island. Last time I played him, he was playing like a location deck, which that wasn't all that fun for us. So let's see what he's messing around with today. I'm going to go Hope onto the left. I'm going to go Hope into Wasp to be able to blink out the Wasp and potentially go a little crazy. Make sure we get a little extra energy. Magic. Okay. We're getting extra spicy over here. Understood. Understood. I have 5 energy, so I'm going to blink out Wasp, which could give me a Nebula, Pixie, Hulk, Cyclops, or Kyra. If we get a Kyra, this would be awesome. But we're kind of just floating around a little bit, trying to see what happens. If we blink some stuff out here. Kyra, value, okay. So he is playing like a location kind of scam list from the looks of it. I might just float the Sunspot here into a potential She-Hulk, Red Hulk play, or just Red Hulk. But I need to have some extra power here on the right. Okay, Doc Ock's actually perfect for us. Actually insane for us. We get She-Hulk, High Evo, and we get our Red Hulk down. Pixie stays in hand. I floated. And then, oh, goodness gracious. I think we Wasp into Pixie left. We're kind of clogging ourselves. Or we Wasp middle and then float again. I don't necessarily like what's happening here. I don't like what is happening here. Red Hulk, huge for him. If I top deck Hulk, I just play Hulk middle. We top deck a 3-cost Hulk. Huge. Huge for us here. This should be foolproof. It should be. So I like what we're working around. The Sunspot's going to be huge on the right. With so much power here in the middle. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. I just give left. We just give left. Sunspot goes to 15 power here on the right. We are just very, very vertical right now. Very, very vertical. He has to drop another 18 power in the middle because Hulk's going to get a +2. So I like this a lot for us. I like this a lot. Or he has to enchant or Shang-Chi me. Like enchant. Well, he can't enchant and Shang-Chi because he doesn't have any discount cards. So this should actually be really good for us because of just how greedy vertically we are and how amazing that top deck was. We're not going to snap here because I kind of want to get 2 cubes. But I'm feeling really confident at the moment with just how much power we have and the perfect, literally perfect Doc Ock on the right there.
Hulk smash!
Cannonball hits Hulk to the left. And Jeff goes to 22, but I got a 23. We win. Oh, it's perfect. Let's go. Huge.
Victory.
Huge, huge. All right, game number, I don't even know over here, but we're in an interesting spot. We played this person earlier, and I showed you guys how like Mobius just kind of really hurts us. We lose our Red Hulk, which honestly isn't the worst of our concerns here because we still have Pixie here. They lose Blue Marvel, so they're playing an ongoing list. It looks like with Mobius and stuff. Let's see. Let's see what we can do over here. I don't know what that notification is, but it just happened. It did just happen. With zero cost Kyra, they're also playing Pixie. I'm going to play a Hope into Kyra. To kind of mess around and see what we could do over here. What's that on the right? Brood, okay. Makes sense. Kyra swaps for... we get swap Kyra for either a High Evo, Hulk, or She-Hulk. So we're going to go ahead and make that swap real quick. Kyra costs 0, so I'm totally cool with this. They have Pixie, so that's why they're running Mobius in this list. Because they have some Pixie stuff to mess around with. So we're going to go ahead and change that out for the She-Hulk. Sweet Ultron.
There's no strings on me.
We're just going to fully commit this. Fully commit this. And we get the Sunspot value. Oh, we get a High Evo. This is not good. If they just play anything in the middle, they play Onslaught in the middle, we lose to Ant-Man. They play one card in the middle, we lose to Ant-Man. They play Patriot in the middle, we win the left lane, but Patriot makes that 16. But we'll stick it out because it's for 2 cubes, and we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We're totally going to be okay. We lose to Mystique. We lose to... we lose to Onslaught 100%. But there we go. We had enough power on the left.
Victory.
That was totally fine. Totally fine. Let's go, baby. All right, we are into our next game over here. Let's see what we can cook. We got Pixie on curve. We got Hope on curve. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Ant-Man, so more ongoing stuff. Ongoing stuff is everywhere. Literally everywhere. Vibranium Mines, we have to play off of that. We play Pixie left because I don't really want to clog with what we're working with here. Oh, they're playing the Pixie. Ant-Man, okay. Understood. Wait, let's see what we can do. See what we can mess around with. We don't have our Wasp in hand. So, ooh, we do get some Blink value. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw Nebula into the Black Vortex to see what we can get. A 6 cost could be nice. Dazzler into Black Vortex? Really? Null? Ooh, Thanos is huge. Actually, value. And we can't swap anything. I'm gonna go this into Red Hulk on the left, and I think we're good. I just need a Kyra. Actually, are they even running Kyra? I think we just snapped this. No.
Snap.
We snap this. We get Blink on the right. We have Red Hulk on the left. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect for us.
Victory.
Super quick. Super quick. Super easy. Good swap for us. Shuri's Lab helps us. Doesn't really help them that much.
My
All right.
creations.
Here we go. Let's keep it up, guys. We're in a good spot over here. We do got Eye of Silence. This is sick. We got Nebula into Blink. We could Hope onto our, or High Evo onto our Hope, and then Blink out. Blink out the High Evo to be able to get one of our top end if we don't draw top end here. Wow, this is crazy. We do actually draw top end, so that's good. Hope Summers onto our Nebula. Or with Nebula. Iron Fist. Oh, we're playing Move? Oh, this is going to be wild. Oh, this is going to be crazy. I already know. We are playing Kyra, snapping, playing Red Hulk on the right. I like this. I like this a lot. Kyra is going to work. Red Hulk, we get to play on curve here, which is freaking awesome. I know we are floating energy here, but it's gonna be totally worth it. Human Torch goes over to the left, which then probably what we get Falconed or Dagger into Ghost Spider into Beast. Gotcha. Great move on their part. We got a nice little matchup over here. And then I just played Red Hulk on the right. Boop. Red Hulk right. We're chilling here. And then I kind of just play for middle. I mean, they could play Cloak, which is probably going to be like a Ghost Spider kind of thing over here to the right, is what I'm thinking. Dagger didn't get any value. Human Torch got +2, so Human Torch turned in pretty big, but Hercules, Dagger into Ghost Spider. Okay, Hercules kicks it back left. Or kicks it right. I'm still cool with this. We go up again. We just have so much power. We have Hulk. We literally have Hulk. We could go High Evo into Blink over here. Yeah. This is good. Or Cyclops. Actually, Cyclops into She-Hulk would be awesome. So we play, and then at that point too, yeah, we're just chilling. Human Torch into Heimdall.
I see the way.
Ghost Spider moves first. Okay. That's a big dagger, but like I'm still like not scared about this.
Smash!
And then, oh, wow. We are going to go. Do we just, so we could go. This turns into She-Hulk, of course. We also get the plus over here on the Hulk. It goes up to 10. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. We had the line here. What do we lose to? Something like Magneto? Doctor Strange? Oh, we win. We win. We blink it out for She-Hulk. And we Wasp it, and then Hulk goes up too. Perfect. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I hope you guys have a great one. It's been real. Tucker out.